Well, hello there. I suppose I could banish Venom to one of the lesser voids, but somehow it feels wrong, knowing that Lilith is the one truly responsible for his recent outbursts. I've always found Spider-Man to be in good spirits, even in the worst of situations. Even now, fleeing from a rampaging demonic beast, I'm sure he's still as affable as ever. Considering the risk he put himself in to assist us earlier, I'm more than willing to volunteer for any efforts to help Spider-Man deal with the ongoing Venom situation. I've always found Spider-Man to be in good spirits, even in the worst of situations. Even now.
Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to take way longer than it has to.
There's something to be said of the careful study that can only be achieved by examining the physical documents themselves.
Oh, so it's a Zen thing, then? You become one with the old book and it shares its secrets with you?
Always quick to mock the things you don't understand.
Oh no, I'm honestly interested this time. Maybe I can adapt your technique into something normal people can use.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. You know, I really could do just as well without you loitering back there.
How else am I going to steal your secrets if I can't see what you're up to?
I doubt you'd find anything suitable among my secrets anyway.
Whoa, wait a minute, Can it be? Did you just make a suit joke?
I didn't hurt its feelings, did I?
2 in a row. This is a major breakthrough for you. I'm so proud I could be here for this moment.
I'm glad you're amused.
Got more coil for me? This should be quick. You're welcome, Hunter. Hunter. Now that was truly
Glad to see you're adjusting. A successful collaboration. We're not quite finished yet.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
So, like, Hunter, don't let this go to your head, but I think you're okay.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I see you trying to make me feel included, and I thought I should take a moment to thank you for not leaving me out. Caretaker makes me feel like a child sometimes, but you don't, so, like, thanks.
Caretaker has also treated me like a child at times, always telling me what to do, when to go to bed, what to eat, what demons to kill.
Yeah, that lady needs a life and a therapist to work out her trust and control issues with. I mean, you seem to trust me. Not sure why she doesn't. Anywho. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I see you making an effort to not make me feel like a complete reject, and I appreciate that. I need all the allies I can get on this apocalyptic reality show because I do not want to get voted out of this abbey or off this world.
Reality show? Vote?
Just try and not get eliminated, Hunter.
Yes, hello. There is more concern for Spider-Man than there is for Wanda. We don't even know him. This Spider-Man sounds like a strange thing, swinging from the rooftops with some sort of spider fluid. Disgusting. I don't frequently watch the television. It was never part of my childhood. I do not feel a particular affection for it. There is more concern for Spider-Man than there is for Wanda. We don't even know him.
Got more coil for me? Let's see what we got here. You're welcome, Hunter. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close. Tony is working.
Until next time.
What is this? That is something. Feeling good today, girl.
Fine, speak. This Spider-Man sounds like a...
I feel like we left things unfinished, Hunter. If you're free, I'd like to talk. Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
If I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt, no. Defy, maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about everything that's happened.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now. I don't keep up with all the comings and goings, but Spider-Man is something of a fixture in New York these days. Venom may have taken us by surprise once, but that's all it was, a surprise. I have a feeling things will be different this time. Spider-Man didn't think twice when it came time to risk himself by engaging Venom. I expect no less gallantry from anyone living under my roof. I don't keep up with all the comings and goings.
I don't frequently watch the television. It was never part of my childhood. I do not feel a particular affection for it. Hunter, what I most appreciate is that you always know when to say nothing. Thank you for the quiet. Hunter, you have excellent taste. I'm more of a stick figures kind of artist.
Hunter, hello. Feeling well today, dear? Never a dull moment.
Привет, Hunter.
I thought you'd be stuck in the past, but that was fun. Let's do it again. Yeah, after we stop Chthon from devouring Earth. Thanks. Oh, switching things up, boss. I've got a kid I send on missions sometimes. Not big stuff, you know. I send him when a gesture from the Avengers is more effective than a full assembly. He's like the meeting that could have been an email. I'll have Happy send Wait, hang on. Can't remember which superheroes have secret identities or not, and this one definitely does. I will have Happy message the, Webby kid. I wouldn't mind jumping into this one. I probably owe the city a few favors, after all the experiments gone awry and whatnot. How long has Spider-Man been out there running around? That kid has stamina, give him that. Looks like our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is getting some good media coverage these days. That should up his stock around New York a bit. How long has Spider-Man been out there running around? That kid has stamina, I'll give him that. So, you've been dead?
Yes.
What's on the other side?
Of death?
Yes, blazing trumpets, fiery pits, Thor's backyard. Where did you end up?
The barking was endless. Wagging tails stretched to the horizon. But after my death, I learned that all dogs really do go to...
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there, boss. See if Corgius was not on my afterlife bingo card. I have a betting pool going on which religion was, right. I was really hoping you could give me an edge.
I guess you will have to figure it out for yourself.
Let's hope that's in many, many years. There has to be a next time. Let's do it soon, boss. That was one heck of a charcuterie board, right, Hyder?
No pain, no gain. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here. Later.
Let's see if you're as good as they say. You are a capable opponent.
Do your thing. See you around.
You're looking well, Hunter.
Hey,
Spider Kid seems like he knows what he's doing, but we should probably lend a hand. We do owe him one. Venom has been around New York a while, but everyone knows I don't get into that. I kill vampires, and anybody that works with them. The rest is up to the day shift. Faustus and his inner circle must have done some scouting for Lilith. She's been out of commission for a couple of 100 years, but she knew exactly who to corrupt to set this whole thing off. Spider Kid seems like he knows what he's doing, but we should probably lend a hand.
Casa Hunter. I guess it's hard to avoid ending up on the news when you're swinging around.
What's the deal with Spider-Man and Venom anyway? Did they used to date or something? Might be time for a restraining order. Supervillains rampaging through a major metropolitan area is just like everyday news here in the 21st century. You'll get used to it eventually. The Sons have always tried to avoid public scrutiny, but things are gonna be different now that we're working with so many big names in the hero industry. The Sons have always tried to avoid public scrutiny, but things are gonna be different now that we're working with so many big names in the hero.
There you are, Hunter. Got time to look at something? The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds. Let's see what intel we found. Tell me you found something good. Time to spill your guts, Hydra. Want to read something that'll make you weep? Take a look at this. Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero ops listed on Central. Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for. I can handle that. This should keep someone busy. Thanks, Hunter. We've got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. What are you doing, Faustus? Oops. This is why I normally fly. Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep. So, what do you need?
I have questions for you.
Sure, ask away.
Tell me about yourself, Carol.
What in particular?
Who were you before you became Captain Marvel?
Air Force pilot. I used to fly the unfriendly skies before I was attached to the space program. And back then, I was entirely human.
You are not entirely human?
Not since I uncovered actual, for real aliens. There was an accident with some alien tech that rewrote my DNA, and now I'm half Kree.
I have never heard of the Kree.
Neither had I. They have a space empire. It's crazy to think they've been around far longer than you've been alive.
How did Carol Danvers become Captain Marvel?
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. A Kree soldier known as Marvel felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since then, I've made the name my own.
Your strength is hard for me to fathom.
With all this gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place. He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard's mightiest Avenger.
How powerful would you say you are?
When someone says we need to call in the big guns, they're talking about me. Just don't say it in front of Bruce. The Hulk is an order of magnitude stronger, no question. But he doesn't have my precision, patience, or reliability. At least, that's how Bruce put it.
That much power, and it does not seem to have gone to your head.
I do get cocky sometimes, but I don't take any of this for granted. And I always remember where I came from. Arrogance is like punching the afterburner with your wheels down.
Tell me about the Avengers.
Sure, what about us?
How long have you been an Avenger?
Over a decade. Still hard to believe. We've been so busy dealing with one crisis or another, it's hard to mark the time. My coffee tally puts me just shy of 20,000, excluding the cups I forgot to track.
How...
Over a decade. My coffee tally puts...
What are your thoughts on your fellow Avengers?
I'm with the team for a reason. I believe in what we do. All of us do. I'm sure you've noticed Tony can be abrasive, but I never doubt his commitment. He and Banner used to fight like cats in a sack. Thankfully, they seem to be past that. And I can't think of anyone better to deal with a mystical enemy than Doctor Strange. He's a little out of sorts right now, what with being pushed out of his home, but he'll adjust.
Do you think your team can find common ground with the Midnight Suns?
Look, I try not to get involved in team politics. I'll work with anyone who gets the job done. I don't care what team they're from.
Do all the Avengers feel the same?
No comment.
Thank you, Carol.
Anytime. And hey, if you find the time, we should hang out.
I will consider that.
Of course. So, what do you need?
Nothing, Carol. See you later.
Looking forward to it.
Supervillains rampaging through a major metropolitan area is just like everyday news here in the 21st century. You'll get used to it eventually.
Salutations.
forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Acknowledged.
You don't have a lot of time. Take down anyone standing in your way of that truck.
Hardly a concern for a sorcerer supreme. That was really something.
Do not try me again. I am ready.
Interesting tactic.
You will pay for your mistake.
bent on attacking me.
They send more to the slaughter.
Target the truck and take it out. It shouldn't be that hard for a bunch of superheroes.
Let me show you the way.
Good work.
Follow my lead.
Whatever works for you.
Prepare yourself. A gift from ancient traditions. I've been waiting. Let's.
Greater numbers will not save you.
I stand with the mother.
This will...
They're not going to hang around much longer. Disable that truck before they start moving.
Just don't screw up our timeline, all right?
Watch and learn, my friends. Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally. As always.
We have to aid them if we can.
Got me held up here.
Ready to roll out. It's now or never. Hit that truck.
So we You won't survive another encounter with me. You're just lucky we aren't allowed to take your life.
Reports of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. That's the spirit.
With every fight, my power grows.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight. It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
hit that truck.
The reports of my demise have been greatly exaggerated.
Watch that.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
This will have to do. More dangerous than ever.
got away. Actually, a little surprised.
About time.
Good work.
Now is
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. This is a gift of ancient traditions. Now,
It ain't like strange. It's got to be magic.
I am under attack.
No retreat.
just wait until it's my turn.
This is getting old.
Ready for a real hit? Someone call for reinforcements?
It's your time.
Target the truck and take it out. It shouldn't be that hard for a bunch of superheroes.
Follow my movement.
Very effective.
his battle requires.
That's a neat trick.
You're just lucky we aren't allowed to take your life.
This will...
You are too easy on me.
I heard command.
That wasn't very nice.
For Hydra.
Let's see how tough you are. I've been waiting. Reinforcements on approach.
We're ready now.
They're not going to hang around much longer. Disable that truck before they start moving.
Here it comes. Give the mother my regards in hell. I got
better if you quit now.
I think you got it. Never seen that before. That's one hell of a move. They're repositioning.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades.
That truck isn't going anywhere, but you'll have to deal with Hydra before you can head home.
Engaging target. I've got your back. Not gonna last long at this rate.
endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change. I haven't felt this good in years.
I'll put this to use. I'm on.
That's the spirit.
That will do.
The enemy has the upper hand.
You'll suffer an eye for an eye.
Hope you're ready.
Even I have limits.
You'll only embarrass yourself.
That should put a dent in their operations. Nicely done.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Hello. So, what do you need?
Nothing.
Looking for...
It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free sparring partners for you. If they were smart, they'd start charging for these sessions. Hydra probably thought they were gonna do okay this time, until they ran into you. You keep this up, you're gonna be on Hydra's hit list. Not that it really scares anybody. I think we're all on it, actually. It may not always seem like it, but these cleanup operations are important for morale. For us and the people living in New York. Even the small victories are good for your image, and that's a big deal here in the future.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Hunter. Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunkies. You've got an endless supply of practice dummies to beat on. You might feel like you need to hold back in training, but I'm glad you're not taking it easy on Hydra. Any sign of arms, Zeta? They're supposed to be Hydra's special project squad.
The legend walks among us. Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Who is we?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That is an elaborate name.
You can blame Doctor Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out emo kids.
Tell me what you need.
Doctor Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
I need to take care of something before we go.
Sure thing. Find me when you're free.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Anything going on today?
Yes, Nico wants to speak with you. Do so before you sleep.
Can you tell me what this is about?
No.
Can you give me a hint about what Nico wants?
No. Talk with her tonight, yes? It is important to her.
Can you give...
Talk with her.
Hi, kiddo. I remember when I used to go out on these missions myself. At least I can always rely on you to get the job done.
Good girl, Charlie.
Ah, Hunter, I was just admiring the collection. Someone spent a great deal of time piecing this library together. I hope you don't mind me, having a look around.
Of course not, Doctor. The library is an asset to us all.
I see I'm not the only one who's taken an interest in these works. You haven't been getting into anything precarious, I hope?
I have found something on the Abbey grounds that I think you should see.
Oh, sounds mysterious. By all means, lead the way. I typically avoid venturing this far from the Abbey, especially at night. It makes Tony nervous, you see. Not in the I'm concerned about your personal well-being, Doctor sense. I think he's actually more afraid of what might happen to my side of the forge without proper supervision. Which, to be fair, is a valid concern. It's almost a shame we have to waste your talents on Hydra, but I suppose if we don't dispose of them, no one will. In any case, impressive work, Hunter. And in most cases, I'm perfectly content to bide my time studying safely indoors. But I'm sure there's nothing to fear with you by my side, Hunter. Ah, Hunter, another successful operation against the forces of evil, I see. right to bring this to my attention, Hunter.
I thought it resembled.
There's a reason for that. It's the same magic Wanda invoked it. But what is it that you're chasing out here?
I will not know for sure until I get.
But I have... Do you have it?
Caretaker has shown no hesitation to sealing off the grounds at her discretion.
True. Caretaker could find the resources to create a ward if she put her mind to it.
The only way I will know for sure is to find a way through to the other side.
I'll think on it and see if I can come up with some way to assist you, Hunter. For now, though, you'll have to be patient. You go on, Hunter. I'd like to study this area a bit more. You go on, Hunter. I'd like to study this area a bit more.
I know I've asked a lot of you recently, dear, especially when it comes to these little excursions. But there is one more thing you could do to make an old witch happy.
If it were not so good to see you again, I might think you were taking advantage of me.
Hunter. You certainly are the product of your environment. Between Sarah and I suppose we're just lucky you didn't turn out more cynical. Besides, this might be interesting. Now that the altar is in working order, we just need to reignite my cauldron.
How interesting can that be? Your cauldron was always churning with some concoction in the old days.
Yes. And how do you think that was possible? It's not just any flame we're talking about here. Maybe you've heard tale of the demon fueling the forge? A fire-breathing demon, no less, blazing as hot as the flames of hell itself. Fortunately, I'll only require a single ember.
I can see where this is going. How do I find it?
I've enchanted this vessel to protect you from the ember's heat. You should be able to get close enough to retrieve it through one of the old mine tunnels beneath the forge.
I have seen the tunnels. They were here before the Abbey.
I'm not surprised. You always have been curious. The tunnel may lead close enough to the heart of the forge to retrieve an ember. It's always good to see you.
They don't all need to be battles against some infamous demonic threat. Sometimes a nice straight fight is all you need.
You are the best girl. You know that, right? Fascinating. What is it, Charlie? Find something? Oh, this must be the tunnel entrance Agatha spoke of. This must be an ember from the forge. I have the ember. The bottle is not even warm.
If it were giving off any heat at all, I'd be concerned, given the enchantment on that vessel. Now, let's see if this old girl still works.
So I can use the cauldron to brew things?
Essentially, yes. Collect reagents on the Abbey grounds. You'd be surprised what we can make use of.
And I just drop the ingredients in? Is that not dangerous?
That's part of the fun, isn't it? And I see you've already found a recipe book. I doubt you'll have any trouble following along. Hello, Hunter.